Greetings, programs. This is Wretch. Welcome back to World of Warcraft Battle for Azeroth. And we are still here in Red Rock Harbor, guys. Ooh, I see a rare spawn. Commodore Calhoun. Neat. Well, we have some errands to still do here for the, what was the name of these guys? The Ashvane Trading Company, quote-unquote trading company. It's going to require us to don another disguise, and we got to work very quickly because the disguise doesn't last long, and we need to lay the smackdown on some shady deckhands. So, let's go ahead and use that now. How long does it last? 5 minutes. Well, here's 3 right here.
Fancy a cuppa?
Keep on walking, crewman. Nothing to see here. I know you've been stealing from the company. I'm here to make sure it doesn't happen again.
Keep the wind in your sails.
Okay, I guess we just have to kill them? Is that what we have to do? I mean, I'm okay with this. You know, if they're shady, they're shady. Oh, that was only one. Well, fortunately, they dropped disguises as well, so I guess we're just going to have to make the best of it. Ah! We have found Ye Olde Tavern.
Good day to you. Safe passage to you.
So essentially, we're just going to have to get into some scraps here and make sure that we
Ashvane will prevail.
don't pull any additional troops. So can we sap one? Yes, we can. Okay, good.
What can I do for you?
Whatever you have belongs to me now.
Well, like I said before, I've got some swords here you can have. And the gun. I also have a gun. And
Fancy a cuppa?
since you're still sapped...
Keep the wind in your sails.
Don't kill me, please. I'll never steal again. Also, some of them do decide to mend their ways. Sap,
Good day to you.
how you doing?
Die, maggot!
Oh, this one actually. Here. We'll vanish.
Lord Admiral's favour, friend.
And there's a confrontation. And we're not under attack. Maybe? Hold on a second. Let's sap
What
all
can
of
I
them.
do for you?
And then confront.
Die, maggot!
Okay. That was worth a shot. Just to kind of see what happened. One more to go. We got 3 minutes left. Ooh.
Fancy a cuppa?
Lord Admiral's favour, friend.
There we go. And they will never steal again. Now, oh, we need to go kill Captain Hartford.
You don't belong here!
You don't see nothing. Now, he's on the ship, isn't he? Oh, no, he's not. He's over here. Oh, no, that's the rare spawn. We can go ahead and kill the rare spawn. That's not a big deal. And actually... Oh, I thought if we landed on the crow's nest, that would have been so slick. And, how you doing, Captain? Just let me get behind you here. Pick your pockets.
Who let this cretin on my ship?
You did. And who are you calling a cretin? I like your hat, though. Maybe any chance I could acquire it?
The pirate queen will avenge my death.
And away we go. Looks like you guys are due a promotion. Or a flogging, one of the two. Oh, I did not see that step. Careful, that one's a doozy. And oh! Hold on! We've got 30 seconds. Gotta turn in this quest.
What can I do for you?
It'd be nice to eat something other than rat for a change. You've done good, Swindlegear. We'll be eating like kings tonight. Glad I could count on you to keep things from getting out of hand.
Safe passage to you.
You
Yeah.
don't belong here.
Whoop.
This land belongs to the Asphalt Company.
Well, that guy has some explaining to do. And the good news about the people who have those I can see through stealth is you have a split second to actually sap them. And now I want to go deal with the Commodore. Because if I remember my naval rankings, which I don't, but I'm pretty sure that Commodore is above a captain. And we got a treasure chest here too. I think up there on this dock. Aha! And very large seagulls. Mine! Discarded Zandalari brooch and war resources. I just really want to grab a tricorn hat. And I know it doesn't really fit Swindle's style, but I just want to have one. Just because. Okie doke. Ye old Commodore. Wearing one of those little short capes that I used to hate in vanilla. No pockets to pick. We're going to stay here so we don't get knocked off this
Wrong place
Sky
at the
dock.
wrong time, friend.
Really? I think I'm just where I need to be. Twin strike. Oh. He had some sort of blinding attack. Want to make sure that we didn't get hit with that. I don't know why I just used Blade Flurry right there, but... So far, so good. Blinding shot. Oh, that'd be amazing if I had an ability to blind people. That, like, in combat, not just using the blind ability. And...
Damn it all!
oh, it was blinding sand. Commodore Calhoun's tricorn. Ask and ye shall receive? Ah. Okay, well, this is kind of like one of the hats you could get from the end dungeon in Legion. So it's not... it is a tricorn, but it's not the kind of hat that I would want. It is, however, Azerite-based. So let's see, between the eyes, let's see what the stats are for these. So for Swindle's current hat, the battered Vrykul Cal, between the eyes increases the damage of your next pistol shot by 1,299, and for every 30 seconds you gain an absorb shield, and we really like that shield. Each combo point spent on between the eyes increases damage by an additional 275 and grants a 2% chance to gain 4 combo points.
Wrong place at the wrong time, friend.
Okay, this time I would agree with you. I'm just going to take your tricorn and head over here. Dealing Thunderous Blast. Nah. Alright, let's go for Ace up our sleeve. And this other one, Vampiric Speed. Ooh. When you're surrounded by 4 or more enemies, you gain a shield that absorbs... Well... to tell you the truth, I do like the fact that we have the shield perpetually up. That one's good situationally, but what if we're fighting a mob like a nasty elite mob? Having this shield would be a lot better than having that one. I do like that combo point spent on between the eyes, because we tend to have full 5 before we use it. But it's okay. That's only... that's another 300. That'll be good for salvaging. And looks like our buddy is down here. Oh, he's at his escape point. I think. Okay, never mind. He is still on the big ship. Huh. Alright, that's not what I expected. Sorry about that. Got kind of turned around. Work our way back. Yeah. Got an Alliance Hunt over here. Are you on the boat? It seems like you're on the boat. I guess so. Is this going to be one of those I'm the captain now kind of situations? Yeah, Captain Redmond. Huh.
Good day to ya.
A toast to the former captain of the Siren's Call. He was a good man, but good men don't live long around here. Well, I'm sure you figured it out by now, eh? I never was fixing to abandon the crew, I just wanted to move up the ranks. You've helped me out a great deal in that respect. Speaking of respect, I believe there's the matter of Captain Hartford's lockbox. Here's the code, courtesy of the fallen captain. Just as I promised, it's all yours. Now, don't go telling anyone about our little arrangement, okay? I wouldn't want something like that to spoil such a profitable partnership. Loot Captain Hartford's cash.
Look always to the sea.
Yeah, you know what? Normally I would go ahead and kill you, but since you are slightly keeping your word. The chest breaks open, and there's just a small Azerite fragment. However, Heart of Azeroth has increased to 12. 'Twas truly a pleasure doing business with you. If you ever want a job as a pirate, you're free to join my crew. Have you looked at me? What is the problem with all of these blind people on this island? Or on these islands, plural. It's like I'm a better pirate than all of you. Well, anyway, we'll let Swindle stew on that. Let's go ahead and get on ye old Mechano Hog. And now, we can finally head to the ruins. We also need to go ahead and deliver Jorak's note in Zul'ahjin.
You're not welcome here.
Yeah, I was getting that impression. But we gotta make sure that the llamas are safe. At this point, they should have been able to clear these entire ruins.
Whatever you have belongs to me now.
Uh-huh. So Randall's refuge is now gone. We've got a treasure chest here. Quickly. And now we run from the wildlife. And finally check out and see what these ruins are all about. Because this, remember, this used to be a city. Ooh, platinum deposit. Yes, please. Give me that. And looks like I'm heading toward the Scorched Sands outpost. Whatever that is. I know it's a flight point. Maybe we need to... Oh, Lord Spiders. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Let's use our rocket boots. We'll just go ahead and zoom past this. We'll head to that outpost when we actually need to. It was smart of the new captain to use Swindle as a tool of destruction. Oh, okay.
Oh, thank the sands you're safe.
Yeah, it looks like the llamas are
Over here.
unspoiled.
I found her.
Oh,
Julwaba, are you hurt?
I am all right, but my friend here is fading fast.
You've allied yourself with a Sethrak?
It is a long story, one that can wait. He will meet Bonsamdi soon if we do not hurry.
Let me help. I know what ails him.
If he dies, can I make a pair of boots out of him? I know a guy.
All be welcome here.
Sarek is weak from poison. We're running out of time.
Stay safe out there.
Kiro.
Speak freely.
Oh. There's Nisha the Powerful. It's good to see the sands haven't swallowed you yet. Creeping Death. Scoposhi venom usually induces a slow, creeping death. It's remarkable that your friend hasn't survived this long. As with most antivenoms, the thing that kills is also the thing that heals. I'll need to extract the venom from several Scorpashi stingers to craft the cure. When the extracted poison is mixed with cactus root salve, we will have the antivenom we need to treat his wounds. Collect 7 stingers in Zul'ahjin. So, the giant snake is poisoned? Ain't that ironic? Your friend doesn't have much time left. The scorpion venom is likely rotting his veins right now. He will certainly meet death without a cure. I will help. The first ingredient I'll need is the root of the prickly plum cactus. Its natural healing properties will make a suitable base for the salve. Harvest 6 prickly plum.
We go where the
Go,
sands
gather
take
what
us.
is needed to heal this snake man. I will fill in Julwaba on what we know.
What we got here? Zach's Canteen. There's another. I also got this at the Temple of Akunda, Julie's Cracked Dish. So I'm kind of curious what all those do. I haven't sold them yet for obvious reasons, just because I think they're going to be needed for something. They might be for an achievement too. Not sure. I guess we'll find out eventually. Giant scorpions. Something I am slightly familiar with where I live. Scorpions are a bit of a nuisance. Actually, they've been less of a nuisance moving to Texas than in New Mexico. In New Mexico, I'd see them all the time. I don't think I've seen a lot of them since moving here. I remember one was on a wall, and one of my friends at the time was leaning against the wall. It was like after a VTM campaign at a friend's house, and the scorpion just went chunk and like latched itself onto her back. Like, that was not pleasant. And the thing about it is, she screamed and just started like taking her shirt off because she didn't know what was going on, and we were sitting there like very confused because we're like, what's happening? And then once it became, obvious what had happened, we were like, oh, okay. We were just very confused there for a second. At least these stingers have a high drop rate. And what is that dire claw? You fighting your own kind? That's fairly interesting. This is one of the scorpions that we actually can use as a mount. More plums. The thing that always freaked me out weren't scorpions, but vinegarones. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of what a vinegarone is, but essentially, vinegarones look like giant emperor scorpions. Okay, they are very big. They look kind of like a hybrid between a roach and a scorpion. Would probably be the most accurate term, but instead of a stinger at the end of their tails are flat and have a implement that basically shoots out vinegar to either distract or take away predators, things of that nature. But you can obviously can smell them when they're nearby, but when you first see them, your first thought is like, oh, big scorpion, and you tend to freak out. A little story about that. I think I told this during the Legion playthrough, but this bears repeating. So I have cats. I've had cats for a good portion of my existence as pets. And one day I made the mistake of leaving my boots in the living room where all the cats were. And let's turn in these quests first.
What have you brought?
Do you have the Scorpashi stingers? Yeah, here you go. Be gentle with the stingers. It will only complicate matters worse if one of us becomes poisoned. The venom of the squapashi is highly toxic. Do you have the prickly plum? Oh, these cactus roots will do nicely. Well, the salve is ready. I work fast, hopefully faster than the scorpion poison. Take this antivenom to your friend and see that he swallows every last drop. You should know within moments if it's been effective. Administer the antivenom to Sarek. And speaking of Snake Man, I still need to go find that trash pile that we passed by previously.
The sands swallow the wasteful.
Okay, don't you bite me. Oh.
I can feel my strength returning. It appears the antivenom is working.
Okay, we're gonna have some sort of explanation?
Korthek brought this war upon us.
Thank you for saving my life. I'm afraid we don't have time for formal introductions. You're not the only one who came to Zul'ahjin looking for answers. The place is crawling with looters and assassins, all searching for something. So far, they've come up empty-handed, but that's because they don't know where to look. I do. Investigate the statue at the center of the ruins. It is the key to uncovering the city's ancient secrets. Investigate the statue.
We do what we must.
Just a little bit of hissing with every S. It's appropriate. Alright. Now the question is, do we want to go looking for that trash pile? Or do we want to check out the ruins? We know that everyone's safe now. Let's go ahead and check out the ruins. But, I left them over the course of the day, and then that night, I put my boots on to go into town to get groceries or something, and I feel something at the end of my boot, and it feels like sand. And I'm just like, oh, well, I was outside for a while. I probably got some dirt in my boot. So I sit down on my couch, and I look inside the boot. I don't see anything. And I start hitting the toe of it to make the sand drop down, and a dead vinegarone drops down. Now, this is literally, like, less than a foot from my face, and all of a sudden, something that looks like an emperor scorpion just drops in front of me. And I didn't know that I could scream a falsetto, but apparently I did, because my wife at the time heard me scream. I threw the boot almost at her face, and it didn't hit anything, but it just like dropped down. It just went, the boot just went flying across the room, and she looked, and I was standing on the couch, just like you see the woman in the Tom and Jerry cartoons, like stand on the chair. It was one of those kind of things, because it freaked me out so much. Felt really stupid after I realized what it was, though. Flask of expressed poison. So we were looking for secrets. But if you all ever get a chance, in terms of New Mexico wildlife that I grew up with, look up, let's see, vinegarones, children of the earth, and javelinas. Those were the ones you needed to watch out for. And we have another quest here. Oh. Anjani Excavator. And, well, that looks Titanish. Maz.
Have you come to trade?
We retrieved this device from the Sethrak in the ruins to the east, and have not been able to use it. When you approached, it started to glow. Something about you. Maz pauses and eyes the stone on your neck. Or on you, is waking it up. Please, Rogue, use the scepter and examine the statues of the keepers in the central courtyard of the ruins. Something there got their overseer very excited. Examine the keeper statue in the ruins.
Take care of yourself. No one else will.
Who's playing the... They use that against the snake men? I figured that would be kind of an interest. Actually, I have a toy that should help out here, I think. Device tested. Yeah. Well, okay. Don't be afraid. Oh, that looks awesome. What are we doing? And no one seems alarmed that a giant snake just... Oh, they're friendly now. Hello, brother. Or cousin, or however the family tree tends to slither. Keeper Korthek. Korthek the Brave. Tales of strength and strategic agility are passed through camps of young warriors, and they all speak his name. When the battle is bleakest, tales of Korthek ignite the flames of battle. He is able to turn the tide single-handedly. He fights for his people with passion and ferocity. He is a beloved brother. For him, none will compare to the Sethrak. We are the best, we are the wise, we are the mighty. With him at our back, no outsider shall harm our powerful nation. Is this the Emperor? I thought his name was Korthek. Probably. I'm incorrect in that. Avatar of the Desert. Oh. Keeper Vorek. Lawful, just, faithful, firm. These are the words that echo the name of Vorek. His service to Sethralis is profound and unwavering. His wisdom and clarity of vision are without question. There is nothing that will distract Vorek from his duty as keeper. With his honored brothers at his back, he will maintain his eyes on the horizon. No enemy will ever get near enough to awaken our sleeping giant. Oh, they might be talking about an old one? Whenever I hear sleeping giant in regards to this thing, that's usually the case. And we got another quest over here. Foreman Jethek.
On top of the fury of the Overseer, and this key not being here, we have a pest problem. Sneaky little Volparian thieves keep ransacking our site. We have taken some prisoner. We have them around the upper level of the dig site, working off their misdeeds. However, I believe a more permanent solution would be preferred. Please, almighty Cobra, give us the honor of getting rid of our prisoners with your most potent venom.
Rescue 3 captive excavators. Okay. Well, good thing we were here. Eek! Oh. That's it. I'm taking twice as much now. Good call. Well, are the excavators... Oh, there's another thing that we need to read. We gotta find the rest... Ah, okay, here's another one. I'm free! Don't eat me! Not enough meat on the bones. And uno mas. We should be in good shape here. You go turn in the quest to him? I figure he'd be kind of upset. Ah, alright, we don't turn it into him. Now we'll drop down here and check out and see what... Keeper Sulthus. Sulthus is the most closely connected to Sethralis. The love he bears for his Loa and for the desert inspired him to adopt the Cobra as his spirit guide. He is often regarded as the first keeper. While his power was immense, he knew it wouldn't be enough to seal the tomb alone. He sought out others to share the responsibility. Vorek and Korthek agreed, and thus the keepers were formed. Sethrak travels from far and near to place tokens of their affection at the feet of the statues of the keepers. These tokens embody all that Sulthus represents. The Sethraxi must never have another chance to destroy everything we hold dear. Or the Cuthraxi. Oh, the insect people. We dealt with some of them, in a sense. They were named different on Pandaria, I believe. And it says that the secrets... Ah. The ancient stone hums with magic. Carved into the ancient statue are 2 eye sockets that look like they once held gems. Perhaps the missing gems can be found within the ruins. Maybe. Maybe we need to go ahead and slither over here. Smee's probably so confused.
Hi there.
Oh, thank you, Danger Noodle.
Danger Noodle. This will give us just the angle we need to get the most out of what we find here. Your arrival was most fortuitous. We lost our Danger Noodle disguise. Okay, we'll talk to you here in a sec.
Everything has its
What
use.
did you bring me?
Exterminate the vermin.
Well played on the rescue. I can't decide if you're clever or they're stupid. I like your odds, though.
Remember, everything has its use.
Okay, guys. With that, I think we're going to go ahead and end the episode here, and we'll pick up our adventures here in the ruins next time. Hope you all have enjoyed it. If you liked the episode, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help. And we'll see you next time. Later days, everyone.